you know.
I feel like I need to bring your attention to the Kurgaros system right now, Bane.
Oh, where is this? Where is this? Where is this? Where is it? Oh, there, yes.
Yes.
Ooh. Oh dear God, that's happening. It's
So
happening. It's
right now,
finally
the
happening.
Beta Quadrant people are hearing us and our responses, just reactions.
Can we see that anywhere else at some point?
Oh, you will be able to, yes.
Oh yes, yes. Oh dear God. Oh dear God, that's not good. Oh, I feel so sorry. Oh.
So Alpha Quadrant and Beta Quadrant, you guys really, really need to step it up. You think you might be prepared. You're not prepared.
Look at
Did you say Korgus or Korgorath?
Kurgaros.
Kurgaros.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, there it goes. There it goes. They've got a sphere. Oh, no.
Hold on, my leader has died in a transporter accident.
Oh no!
Oh.
He's joined Gull in the
happened?
Fallen.
It was totally the Cardassians.
It
Oh,
was
dear.
clearly the Cardassians. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
There's just so much fun stuff going on. That was not a friendly engagement. That did not go well.
These geometric shaped objects, I tell you.
In the meantime, could the Federation fleet, could the Romulan fleet please follow my main capital fleet so I can go to war properly with the Husnock because they have declared war on me. So.
Yeah, I guess I can do that. Yeah, no problem.
I wonder what their motivation for declaring war on you and why they would bother.
Well, it's kind of stupid, really, because they have a giant alliance against them, and on top of that, they are inferior to me myself.
What do they have that makes them think they can declare war? They don't have any allies in this fight.
I think they were just a little bit upset that a-spec booted them out, as did Lylin, or in this case Kodiak today. So we should say hi Kodiak as well. Hi Kodiak.
Hi Kodiak. We'll talk to you in a little while, no problem. Once you have a little bit more time on your hands.
We understand the pressure of war and what it brings.
It seems the whole galaxy is having some wars.
Yes.
Some going better than others.
Yes. I feel the Yeah.
It would seem that we are basically at a standstill here.
Look at the side.
Oh, hold on. What the fuck is... What the hell are these? Why are there two Ferengi ships with a big ass skull on them in military power?
Oh, it's pirates. It's not actually a skull. That's just representing that you don't know their fleet power. It's just two patrol frigates, probably.
Kill them.
Kill them. It's one of the Ferengi special abilities. You know how each empire has a special, unique feeling, unique thing.
Okay. Is the Romular Starfleet Empire fleet following the Klingon?
Yeah, it's following your first fleet.
Alright, cool, thank you.
Because you can never have enough fleets.
Oh boy, it looks sexy as shit. Not that shit is sexy. That's not my fetish. But you know,
that's it. You heard it here. It's been recorded and streamed from multiple angles. A-spec likes shit. And what were you describing?
In the world, don't you know?
Oh, please.
Too bad the Romulan bird of praise look absolute garbage compared to the Klingon ones.
I mean, whoa. You need to calm down there.
Let's just start setting your allies now. I mean, what's that about?
The Klingon ones are look far more honorable.
Yes, you can, Eridom. You can have fleets follow others. All right. So, if you basically double that fleet size, you're almost a juicy target.
Excuse me?
You need 4 times powers, and you times it by 4, you're where you'll need to be.
Yeah. Just some information.
So we need to be at 40k fleet power. Oh dear.
To be double the enemy of the future.
Great.
I think we've given them enough bad news. I think we need to go somewhere else.
We've spread out our queue. Well, to be at least we've been helpful queues.
Yeah, today
Hey,
I feel like we're
sorry,
being very helpful.
The game is break up for a second because the splitting is offline. So I'm just checking out what's going on. Just give me a minute, yeah? Thank you.
No worries.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Spike. I know that for sure. There's so much to watch in this game.
What's the most interesting thing you guys are seeing right now?
It's
curious.
I think I can reveal this information. What you did with the UFP is the most interesting thing I've seen. However, the most exciting thing I've seen is the combat up in the Gamma.
What do you mean the most interesting thing?
Well,
That they joined the glorious coalition?
yeah, that's
The glorious
interesting, right? Is that not an
alliance.
interesting thing?
Yeah, I think it's interesting.
They are now part of the Newt Newt.
And I'm more curious as to what the Ferengi Cardassian alliance.
Oh, we'll
are gonna
figure
do.
out exactly what they're thinking in a moment, I think.
Yeah, because they have an.
All right, guys.
interesting-
So the game is securely safe, but we keep on running now. So yeah, let's move forward.
Excellent.
Let's move forward.
Well, I think a-spec and the rest of the Newt Newt Alliance, Kodiak and Meth is not in here, but have fun with your Husnock Imperium War.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, did the rest of the Alpha Quadrant know about the Borg threat?
Yes, I think they're aware.
Yeah.
The Qs have tried to whisk people away to other sides of the galaxy to
Subtly
share
hint-
about geometric shapes of the future.
Listen,
course.
geography is a threat to everybody.
You know,
Especially
if mess kind of gets to the point where Picard's available, we may fling a cube somewhere down
Yeah.
there. Got to watch
So-
history and all that.
I believe we need. Oh my god.
So the
it's-
Breen and the Shellyak are at war now.
How did we miss this?
Did we miss that?
We did. I think we need to go and have a chit chat with them.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
To the Alpha Quadrant.
Oh wait, they're in the Gamma.
Why? Whoa, okay. To the Gamma Quadrant.
To the Gamma Quadrant. Hello.
Hello.
The quietness.
You have it?
I have it. Sure, I have it.
What is going on here?
All right, very well. I appreciate that. We can do business again.
What's
Can you
happening?
please open now? Thank you.
So
Fight.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work out, but Grinzel is somehow in the Gamma Quadrant, but isn't in the Gamma Quadrant. And,
What is going on here? Does somebody want to fill us in?
Indeed.
Grinsel?
He is declaring war against me.
He declared war against you?
Yeah.
I see.
And he didn't notice that I'm really rich.
All right. Thank you for the minerals. We may
Oh.
be attacking the brain as well.
Yeah, you can do it. That's no problem.
Interesting.
Poor Futz is gonna get futzed up.
All right. I'm going back to my
What's-
quadrant.
What's up is no what's up.
So,
should we give them the same
Grin-
warning?
Grinzel, we feel as members of the Q Continuum, you might have missed out. Did you miss out earlier service announcement?
Sorry, I'm a bit in trouble right now.
Okay.
Hmm.
We'll let you deal with your trouble and come back and give you our service announcement. mate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go talk to Futz, I think. The other
Okay,
side
let's
of
do it.
this. Where is he? We've lost
Down
him.
there.
Okay, there we go.
Futz,
Hi.
Hi,
Futz,
Futz.
I think you're about to get futzed up.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yep.
Waiting for it. Waiting
Yeah.
for it.
We're watching the map slowly. Well, not really slowly. It got more red. More
got
red
more
at you.
red?
It got more red at
Things-
you.
What
Things
map
are,
mode are you looking at? Opinion?
I'm looking at the
Yeah.
diplomatic map mode.
The diplomatic.
Yeah, it got more red.
Yep. Yep. Well,
Yeah.
it's Grinzel's fault.
I mean,
It's all
is it
Grinzel.
who declared war on who?
I declared war on him. That's not the point. That's neither here nor there. That's
But I think that specifically points out just exactly whose fault it may or may not have been.
See, now, Grinzel, to put this in a bit of perspective for you guys.
Okay,
'cause
yeah.
Although you're Q, you don't see everything. that goes on.
Yeah,
So
please.
a bit of perspective. I put down a colony ship. It's the one at Mello.
I see it, yeah.
So I'd start colonizing Mello. Time goes by, colony ship gets up there. I'm just flicking through to move channels on Discord, and I see I've got a private message from Grinzel saying, "Hey, I don't do this. Recall your colonized ship immediately." So jumped into the Gamma Quadrant.
I see.
Just thinking, maybe you know he's just having a bit of a play.
Now,
Notice his efforts to block me.
I can see that you may be having some issues with some very large people with ears. People.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
This is everything I was worried about.
Is this the fall of the Breen Confederacy? Find out in today's episode.
Exactly. Well, it's like I've said to my viewers, at least this is one way to get your Sunday back.
Now, did you hear about the other service? Were you in the channel when we announced it?
The what? Sorry.
The other service announcement from the Q Continuum today.
No, I did not. I've been kind of hiding.
I think I'm going to let Kaido do it this time because I've done it twice. So Kaido, you get to do it.
We are warning about the pain of geometric shapes and geometry in general. You see, geometric shapes are a huge threat to the galaxy.
Right.
In various shapes like squares and three-dimensional squares and spheres and diamonds. They all have kind of pointy things, or they're capable of rolling over you, and there's lots of them.
You shouldn't trip over by them.
Yeah, there's definitely lots and lots of them.
And there was someone who tried to deal with said shapes in the form, and they're very purple. But it didn't end so well for the purple people.
No, the geometric shapes, they were just too sharp, and well,
to be honest, our dear Qs, I don't think that's going to be a problem for the Breen.
No, I think you've got your own problems.
Yeah, so...
Unfortunately...
It's pretty much just so long, and thanks for all the fish moments.
Well, perhaps you could pull out of it. Maybe you and the Shellyak can make a deal. The Shellyak are not unknown to make deals. There's surely something you can make.
Now, I'm surprised because I thought the Shellyak and the Breen and Nyberrites might have joined alliances.
Well, that's what I thought. Because looking at it, you've got the Ferengi, the Cardassian, and the Tholians together.
Crap.
I noticed that the Federation Romulans and Klingons decided to band together, and I thought, well, wouldn't it be nice if the other three kind of cooperate? But such
unfortunately
an
not.
From the Shellyak, the Breen won't get stifled.
Unfortunately, no.
So we had a problem where we were getting locked in to the south. We're not prepared to make that happen going north. So we will push on and see what happens.
Well, we wish you the best of luck. I will be keeping an eye on your progress.
I'm going to need it. Yes.
In the back of your mind, be worrying about those geometric shapes, because perhaps maybe you can make a deal based around the geometric shape.
Yeah.
I see.
Something tells me not when I've got 4 of my immediate neighbors not very happy with me.
I just want to be your friends.
Yeah, they're sending over a friendship fleet.
The Breen are friends. The Breen want to be friends. We only had a problem with the Shellyak. They were they were encroaching on our territory. They were trying to stifle our growth. Can't have that.
So, Mr. Bane, I have three things
Yes.
that we need to discuss.
Yes.
We have to leave poor Futs here to deal with his situation. Unfortunately,
I agree. I
Um,
agree.
Yes. So good luck, Futs. We'll be back later on. To
Thank
interview.
you.
Have a good day.
I'll see you soon. Bye bye.
All right.
Well,
So
so
there's three things I want to point out.
3 things you want to point out.
The
Go on.
Dominion fleet. I have no idea where it is. I can't find it.
It was at Kurgaros.
Okay.
It's still at Kurgaros. 8,000 power. He's got 778 heading towards it. The
Dominion
the
fleet split into
current-
two.
the current Borg fleet has split up as well.
Yeah. They
They're bombarding the Herc.
very
I think they're going to go
powerful.
for the Herc. Yes, they are very powerful. So I think he's going to take out possibly the Herc.
Yeah.
That's what I'm guessing at the moment. Yeah, he seems to be taking out all of the Herc in one go.
The Cardassian fleet has grown.
It has.
Yeah, it's about 8K
I'm trying
now.
to see what the
Oh,
Vardwa
4K.
have. Vardwa have 8K as well, so they're desperately trying to rally. I think to try and take on the Borg.
Yeah, they're gonna have to
The-
basically double their fleet power right now, though. Otherwise, they don't stand a chance.
The Ferengi have and the Cardasses, yeah, are starting to take out the frontier outpost of the Breen.
That will
I don't think the
significantly
Breen are going to
reduce.
survive this.
No, unfortunately not.
The Breen are still at the Sheliak world. I think they're attacking
Yeah. However,
the frontier.
the
outpost,
Sheliak,
yes.
the Ferengi, and the Cardassians will probably gain some good stuff from this. So maybe they'll be
I
more
don't think the
powerful.
Sheliak are going to be disappointed, to be honest with you. But I don't understand the Sheliak's long-term sort of game plan because they can't join with either of those alliances. So really, the Breen and the Nyberites were their only option at allying. So really, I just feel like the Sheliak are going to be in this position at some point where they're
Speaking of the Nyberrite,
the Nyberites. Yes.
look how spread out they are.
Right.
And if
They're
you
all
look
over.
at the actual ships here exploring this arm, most of it is Nyberrite Alliance science ships.
Yeah, but the thing is, the more he expands along that arm, the more trouble he's going to be in. Because at the end of the day, his fleet, I can see his main fleet is about 5.9k in size, and my concern is that he is spreading. Yes, he is spreading, but he's spreading towards the Borg now, and
Well-
really, while it's good to have good control of those resources, you know, the fleet size is starting to become important in Stellaris at this point.
Yeah, yeah.
And 5.9 is quite frankly, and it's the same for the Cardassians and the other races now. 5.9k is simply not good enough now. You need to be in the 8 to 10k region with your
Minimum,
fleets at this
minimum.
point.
Even
Minimum.
the small vassals are sitting on 3-4k each.
Yeah, so I think this is a common mistake by Stellaris players is they do not invest in their fleet quick enough or the
Mhm.
resources to support their fleet. And you obviously, for most people, if you're playing New Horizons, similar to the base game, you need lots of star bases, etc., to support your budding fleet. So
Yes.
getting your fleet size up is important. Now, don't get me wrong, you need the minerals to do it, but I think at the size of some of them now, I would expect them to have bigger fleets. Now, is it because the Borg have just played really well? I don't know. Is it because...
I don't know, but the Dominion are up to a 10k fleet. I want to see what type of ship they have going for them here. Let's
have a
see,
look.
on their
So,
cruisers. They should be
Cerberus.
running hull busters. They got shield pen weapons, though. I'm sure they can swap over these attack ships to be a little bit better than that. I think right now they need to rebuild their ships for completely hull obliteration. That's what they need to be doing. But they're not doing
So
that.
can they can choose the... Because
The
obviously I've
hull
not played
type.
it. They choose the type of
Yeah.
weapon they want to build. So does he
Yeah.
know that? That is the question.
Well, we'll find out, won't we? So
Do the Q need to impart some knowledge?
maybe we may need to be a little bit helpful. But I think before we do that,
I think we should ask Teresa. Teresa, what do you think? Do you think the Q
Yeah,
needs to
Teresa.
impart knowledge? What do you think?
I guess, guys, you do a great job as a Q, so I guess you don't need so much advices.
Well, do you think the Dominion should be focusing on hull-busting weapons instead of shield penetration and damage against the Borg?
Well, I guess hull damage is okay, but the point is, I would recommend to do a fight or to build ships with torpedoes so that they can do a long-range fight. The Borg ships are extremely slow, and a long-range fight could be more effective than a short-range fight. Of course, you saw it, the fight Borg against Dominion, the first one, the 8K or 9K were blown up within seconds. So
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I would recommend, because I tried it myself in a single-player game, and it looks really good, especially against the greater fleet, because the fleet is really slow in system.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if we're able to give that much information to them, really. I feel like we'd be hand-holding at that point.
Yeah.
I want to figure out what Mike is doing. I need to know his game plan here.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to quickly have a look at the...
I can give you some information before you go to Mike, because I had a discussion with him this week.
Oh, insider
always
information.
to give you some information. His plan was to start with single systems. He said this is much easier for him to expand his own race, and then bring him step by step together. And as you see on the map, I guess it's working. Yeah, he has many planets, many single systems, but he's bringing them together now step by step. That was his plan, and I'm sure it's working, because he has no contender who is fighting against him. He is completely alone on his arm. So maybe the strategy is working.
Possibly.
Maybe, but he's very close to the...
We'll have to see how that
expanding
pans
Borg.
out long term. He
yeah.
needs to build his fleet up. They all do. Everybody needs to build their fleet up.
Build their fleet up, yep. Looks like the Borg are actually pushing up now. They're starting to take what's left of the Herc stagnancy. I can see their fleet just mopping up, really. They don't seem too fussed by the Dominion growing in Kurgaras at the moment.
Nope, nobody's quick. There is an 11.7k Dominion fleet.
Yeah.
Where is the Vaudois fleet? Have they sent their fleet up yet? You're going over here. So, oh, there it is. It's a 9k Vaudois fleet with some ships coming to reinforce. It'll be over 10k here in a moment. It's still not enough.
It's not enough. No, they need more.
Yeah, if they can't unite their fleet, because the Borg fleet, where is it? Or here it is. Yeah, it's 24k essentially.
Yeah.
24k. So, yeah, my advice for everyone is stop fighting each other.
They can go back to fighting each other once they've dealt with the Borg.
The Borg
they
need
need to
dealing
start.
with.
Even the Alpha Quadrant needs to start preparing. Once once that war finishes,
That's
the two wars. I mean, the Breen. Look at the Breen. The Breen is getting absolutely crippled.
Yeah, they are screwed. The Sheliak really gave them what for with those
The
alliances.
Tholians are there now as well.
Yeah.
See the fleets all fighting.
Yeah. They gave it their best set. The Ferengi are taking out what remains of probably the last big portion of the Breen fleet here. It'll be an equal fight though.
So where is that? I can see it. The Ferengi Alliance. This is up par, isn't it? Well, I don't know. The Breen have slightly higher numbers than the Ferengi, so this is
Yeah,
quite
it
interesting
was
to me.
different. Oh, there we go.
Oh no, there you go. See,
There goes
they
a
just
big
lost
one.
it. Trees are there, yeah.
And if they lose that destroyer too, that would be over for them. But the
I
destroyer is
think
staying on the outside here. It's about to be killed though, I think.
Yeah.
Look at that
I
ship
think...
though. That
Oh
looks
no,
so
the
weird.
Ferengi pulled back. The Ferengi have pulled back.
That maybe they didn't want to lose any more ships. They probably didn't feel comfortable with it actually.
It's interesting.
Or maybe something was, maybe a peace accord was signed.
Are they still at war? Are they still at war?
It looks like they're still at war, but now we'll see what happens over
Yeah,
there.
they're still at war.
Looking at the Vaudois are no longer at war with the Borg. Neither are Dominion.
Interesting. Why did they leave the Borg alone? Well, that is a good question. Why did? Well, I just don't
The
think
the
they
Borg
knew
are
how powerful the
focusing
Borg
on
were.
what remains of the Hercule. I think they're
Yeah,
planning something else though.
The Borg, I don't think the Borg are that worried now because they've destroyed both of the fleets. And they're like, well, you know.
But they didn't touch any of the Void War or the Dominion core space at all.
No,
so the
they don't
Dominion
need
and the Void War will have their entire mineral income going for them, so they can rebuild their fleets. The Hercule are all but gone. They only have 2 planets left. Spiffing, yeah. The mistake was Spiffing picked the Herc to play. And now both the Herc and the Husnock are at risk of being completely eliminated.
Yeah, I think I'm wondering if he's going to build another Unicomplex, the Borg, or whether he's just focusing on.
Well, he's only got 2. He got a 3rd one to place. He may save that for an Alpha Quadrant, Beta Quadrant invasion.
Yeah,
that's what I would do.
Can he not rebuild now? He's lost that one.
Yeah, he did lose it, so he probably can
rebuild it, can't he?
Yeah.
I think there's a limit. We should ask them that.
That's a good death question.
That is a good death question. We should ask them that. So
he's at war with the Voth again.
That's interesting.
Yeah, he's probably just trying to fix because he can kill these 2 frontier outposts here. Because that's annoying. There's a 3rd one here, 4th one. Yeah, most of the Voth.
Has he got a fleet up there though?
Probably.
No, the Voth have a 7k fleet, so that could be. You know what? That could be really interesting. The Voth have a 7k fleet against, at GL Barasta. If the Voth were to attack at the same time as the Vardwar and the Dominion,
the Vardwar and the Dominion have a truce. They can't declare war for another 10 or so years.
Well, they've got a truce with the Borg.
Yeah, because the war ended.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a shame, really, because that Voth fleet is pushing down towards the Borg now.
Yeah, but I don't think the Borg were worried about that fleet. It's a low-tech fleet.
Yeah, I don't think the Borg are worried about much at all, really, at this point.
The Borg don't really have anything to worry about.
They're just being efficient and conquering worlds, really. That's their goal.
There's nobody in the entire map that are an equal threat to them.
No, they are pushed out. I want to see what's happening with the. Let's see where the.
In fact, the Romulans are considered pathetic in comparison to the Borg. So is actually the Klingons, the UFP, the Sheliak, the Ferengi. Everybody is considered pathetic in the.
Well, that's because they are. They are all pathetic.
The Void War are considered inferior. So are the Dominion. So that means the Void War, everyone is inferior to them in the Alpha.
Which means they need to,
fully upgraded unit complex. This one destroyed, they can rebuild it. Rebuild it wherever they want, right? They can build 5 total if they finish the expansion tree. That would be pretty awesome.
That would be scary.
That would be strong because those things are amazing. They're basically ring worlds that are really easy to build.
Yeah.
So the Alpha Quadrant, no big wars except for the Breen being absolutely.
Well, the Breen. I'm pretty sure the Breen.
That wasn't a war though. That was more them getting walked all over.
And it's not really fair, is it? Let's be honest.
No, it definitely was not.
There is a fight going on. Beta Magellan, I think it is. Yeah, the Breen are attacking the Cardassians, or Cardassians are attacking the Breen, whatever way you want to look at it.
Where are
with the Tholian, so that Breen fleet is going down. There's no way it can survive that.
Goodbye, Breen Rhinos.
It's just getting, goodbye, Breen.
What?
Interestingly, I think the Cardassians.
You know what? Oh,
okay. They only have nuclear torpedoes still, the Cardassians, which is kind of disturbing. So no advanced technology there yet. The Tholian ships using pulse wave torpedoes. But yeah.
Huh? Yeah. Okey-doke.
Lots of questions for the Kaido.
I'm being
interrogated by the other half.
Yeah. That's the Halloween decoration time, you see.
Ah, okay.
So basically, Halloween decorations. Yep. You want some Halloween decorations for your bit? Yep. What kind of Halloween decorations? Yep.
So that's a good question while we're watching this giant battle. How did you find it? Like, because you were in the UK originally, weren't you?
Yeah.
A little bit about you, and now you're in the US.
Halloween is such a big thing here. Like, it is so much bigger than the UK.
Well,
like, everybody goes all out, and it's actually kind of awesome. Actually, kind of awesome.
Oh, it must be so much pressure though. The pressure to compete with your neighbors.
Oh no, there's no pressure. There's no pressure whatsoever. I live in an area where the pressure's not too high.
Oh, that's good.
Lazy,
That is good.
lazy burbs. Lazy burbs. That's what I'm gonna say. All right, goodbye, Green Fleet.